Hey everybody, Marcus Crawford here, and
Tania Gail from Tania Gail Adventures.
We are out at the edge of the Snake River Canyon at Dedication Point, and Tania just flew her...
Oh, this is the Cine Mavic 3 Cine. Wow. Got a couple wind warnings. It's pretty blustery out here, but you know, this flew like a champ.
But you got to fly.
Woo!
Yeah.
Finally!
Yeah.
We're back.
We're back. And I got the Air 3S, and it's really windy, and if Tania got wind warnings with her Mavic 3, surely I'll get wind warnings with this. So we're going to be careful here. But man, we made it all the way out here. We got to fly. So I'm going to put the Air 3S up in the air, and we'll just see. Maybe we'll go down into the canyon. I'm not going to make any promises yet because, like I said, it's pretty darn windy. But anyway, let's quit messing around and
let's go fly.
Let's get this bird in the air.
I say let's go fly, but let's get this bird in the air.
Well, thank you. Yours is like okay. So yeah, so we're gonna start that over again.
Okay.
One more time, and you can use your tagline, and I'll use mine.
Yes.
Okay. So I got the Air 3S. What are we gonna do now?
Let's fly.
Let's get this bird in the air. Okie dokie, I got a screen recording started here, and it's showing ready to take off. We've got 23 satellites. I use this battery to do an update, so we're down to 89%, but that should be plenty for what we're doing here today. And let's look at the safety menu first. I am in bypass mode, normal bypass options. Radar map is on, advanced return to home, optimal, of course. Return to home altitude, I've got this set in Imperial right now, which is unusual for me, but we'll leave it there. Let's drop it down to 98 feet is going to be plenty for where we're at here. The drone is not asking for any calibrations. We've got our max altitude set at 393 feet. That's underneath the 400-foot legal limit. And again, if you look there, not asking for any calibrations. We'll take a quick look at the battery, and you can see those voltages look good across all four of the cells in the battery. So let's go ahead and start recording. We are shooting in 4K 60 frames per second. Starting recording now. And we're going to do an automated takeoff on the app. So taking off right now, and Tania's going to get a good shot of it here with her phone.
Takeoff.
And there it goes. Gets a couple feet off the ground. We're going to go straight up about 20 feet, 21 feet. That's what it says in the manual to get a good precision landing. Yeah, I'm going to get Tania to come over here with me. We're going to turn it around, and we're going to do a little droney. Let's kind of get it pointed. I'm going to point it kind of basically. Let's get over this way, a little over the canyon, Tania.
Okay.
Okay, I'm looking at us here. You guys can see I've got my hat on backwards because it kept blowing off. But reversing up now, reverse and up. Let's send that baby, and let's see how she does, and see if I get a wind warning. What do you think, Tania? Looks good on the screen, doesn't it? And no wind warnings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out over that canyon.
Yeah. Let's just do kind of a half circle around here.
It's probably better out over the canyon than where I was.
Well, I think it just depends. I'm dropping the gimbal down just a little bit. I was a little bit, had it pointed up a little bit too high. But boy, we just had a big wind gust come up here, but no wind warnings on the drone, so that's the main thing.
Gust right now.
Yeah, looking really good. Well, while we're here, let's take a look at the canyon. So just slowly bringing it around here to get you a look at the canyon. There we go. That's the Snake River Canyon we know and love. So we're heading now basically, I don't know, kind of northwest. They call it the Snake River for a reason because it snakes around. basically the Snake River kind of heads north, but it curls around, so you never know which way you're going over the Snake. So yeah,
Have eyes on your drone.
yeah, perfect. Tell me when you can't see it anymore.
Oh, you just went.
Yeah, I went underneath the rim of the canyon. Yeah, we're gonna bring it back up. Okay, we're gonna come back the other direction, and we're gonna head towards the Swan Falls Dam. So I'm gonna tell you a little, give you a little bit of a preview right now. The Swan Falls Dam. We'll see if we can see it off in the distance over here as I move the drone out over the canyon, and I'm going to kind of move over to the edge of the canyon so that I can get direct line of sight with the controller. Yeah, let's see, it's giving me a wind warning, so maybe we'll see here. It says to go lower. Well, okay. I'm going to drop it down into the canyon here, and we're going to see. I may regret this. We're moving forward. I'm going to throw it into sport mode, just like Tanya did.
Yeah.
Sport mode. And, you know, we could be getting the Venturi effect in the canyon. We're below our takeoff point. So listen, guys, I'm not going to take any chances. I'm going to bring it back up over the top. But you see off in the distance there is the, you can see it pretty easily now, the Swan Falls Dam. And yeah, so that I'm going to make a video. I'm going to put together a video, a tour of the inside of that dam. So there will be some drone footage of it, but every Saturday, Idaho Power gives you, they'll let you have tours of the old part of the dam, self-guided tours, I should say. So anyway, I'm going to come out and I'm going to check that out because it's a pretty cool spot. Okay, we're still getting wind warnings, but we are over the edge of the canyon. So if the drone flipped over or something, we'd be good. I'm going to go back into normal mode here because I don't think there's any point in keeping it in sport mode at this point. And we still have wind warnings, so discretion is the better part of valor here. I'm going to just keep bringing, yeah, there the wind warning went away, so that's a good thing. What I'm looking for here is, there is a spot here, and I've shown it to you many times before, going straight up, where there is a compass. There, I think I see it.
Looking for that the other day.
Yeah, okay.
It's this way, right?
Yeah, it's right over here, and I'm bringing it back in. I'm bringing it back over the top,
Okay.
and we're going to get a good look at that. Dropping in altitude. Tanya, if you're interested, we can take a look here. We're approaching it there. See that spot right there in the middle of the screen?
Yeah.
That is it. Yeah, and wow, it's looking better than I've seen it for a while.
Yeah,
so what happened is there was some wind that came, or flood that came through that kind of made it hard to see. And it used to be more defined than that. I think the Boy Scouts actually rebuilt that at one point. And then right here, well, we got another wind warning. Right here, that used to say, "I love you, Mom."
Oh.
So I don't know what happened to that, but that's gone now. Yeah. But we definitely have some wind going on here. So I'm gonna bring it back over the side of the canyon here along the edge. I think this is always really dramatic.
Oh yeah.
You get right on the edge of the canyon and bring the drone back along. I just think that's a great looking shot. Really dramatic because you still see the Snake River and you still see the top of the canyon.
Yep.
coming up on our home point here very quickly. And you can see the trail on the side of the canyon. And I'm gonna kind of bring it around in front of us here as we bring it back. Can you grab that, Tanya? I lost my cap, and Tanya was kind enough to grab it for me. But here we are. Here's the drone. We're bringing it in front of me. Don't get too far up on that, Tanya. You're making me nervous. You can see Tanya right in front of me there. She's being braver than I wanted her to be. She was sitting right on the edge there, right there. And that was making me a little nervous. So anyway, okay. Let's go ahead and head on out, and then we're going to do a return to home, and I'm going to call it good. And let's see how well this guy can find its home point and land right back on its on the landing pad. So what do you think, Tanya? You think it'll do it? I'm getting wind warnings again.
We'll see. You know?
I'm hitting return to home right now.
Return to home, and we'll compare results. How's that?
And I'm getting that green line on there.
All right. Gotcha. Hat.
Yeah, I'll try that hat again. We'll see if we can keep the hat on. And yeah, so it's on its way back here, and we can see the green line. I want to make sure the other camera's on, and it is. Dropping the gimbal down on the drone here, and wow, it's way well. No, it looks like it's going to come in here. It's going to find the spot. I think it's going to be pretty close. I got that camera looking straight down. It's going to be really close. Reorienting itself. I get the drone shadow. And it's going to be right on the pad, I believe. Picks up the camera. It's in landing mode now. Tanya's getting a good shot of it. The wind is really blowing it around. Boom, on the pad. Let me get everything shut down and we'll do a quick conclusion. Hey, okay, so Tanya and I had a lot of fun. So she got to fly her Mavic 3 Cine high-end drone, and I flew the little DJI Air 3S. Now, most of that flight, I was getting wind warnings, and so it's nerve-wracking. I'm not going to lie. You especially when you're out over the canyon. I don't recommend it. So in other words, do as I say, not as I do, I guess is what I'm going to tell you. Because, you know, if the drone flipped over, hey, it's not going to hurt anything. We were out over the water, but I would simply lose a drone. So that wouldn't be good. That's not what you want to do. So anyway, but it tells me how what a robust product these drones are, because they really handled it just fine. You never would have known by flying the drone. It flew just fine. But anyway, we got you a look at Swan Falls Dam. I told you about an upcoming video. We came back over the side, flew along the edge, and then brought it in for a landing. That's about it, isn't it?
Yeah, we went to see the marker, the little north, south, east, west
Yeah.
marker. Yeah.
So Tanya, do you know what that was for? What that was originally for? Have I told you that story?
I think it was for mail carriers.
It was
flying.
for way back in the day when they had airmail. And that pointed them towards Boise. Now, of course, it completely disappeared. And in other areas in Idaho, you'll see those arrows made out of concrete.
Oh,
yeah.
Really?
But this particular one, I think years ago, I don't know how many years ago, the Boy Scouts came out and rebuilt it with rocks. And then, of course, it's been messed with ever since. But
Imagine, yeah.
but it's still an interesting thing to look at.
It really is, and now I know where it is, because for some reason I always thought it was this way.
The other way.
The other
Yeah.
way. Now I know where the secret spot is.
Yeah, yeah.
There will be flights over it.
Hey, I'm giving away all my secrets to Tanya.
Hey, it's wonderful. What drone people do. We're good. We're
And
good people.
anyway, it's really too windy to fly today, but we
Yeah.
came out here so we had to fly, and it was fun. I still had a good time, and I think you did too, right?
I did too, just to get out here and fly because of my hectic schedule.
It's good for the soul.
It is. Oh,
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
my gosh.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So anyway, that's about it. This is Marcus Crawford with the Idaho Quadcopter channel out. And if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to my channel. Most of all, I appreciate that you took the time to look at this video, and
Happy flying. This is Tanya from Tania Gail Adventures.
they need to subscribe to your channel too.
Please subscribe to my channel so when I do
Yeah.
put a video up, you know,
Yeah.
it's made with love for all of you.
And I will put a link to Tanya's channel in the description below. So anyway, I guess that's about it. See you guys later. Bye. And like Tanya says, happy
Happy
flying.
flying.
Yeah.